Today, we're going to be doing some cooking to share with my granddaughters back in the US. You know how to cook?
Yeah.
I'm glad one of us does. We will be making a couple different preparations. So it will be two different videos, one dessert and one kind of a savory. So this should be a lot of fun. And Merry Christmas.
Addie and Annie.
Merry Christmas, Addie and Annie.
Merry Christmas from the Philippines.
Sorry I don't have my Santa hat, but I left it in the city and we're stuck on a resort island for the holidays.
Yes,
Don't be jealous.
celebrating Christmas in the Paradise Island.
The banana heart patty is actually a pretty simple recipe. It's basically a banana heart. You buy them wherever you buy your weird vegetables. Here, we buy them at the outdoor market. You may buy them at a grocery store, Asian market, or possibly canned. The ingredients are very simple and easy to edit depending on your dietary needs or your spice enjoyment. Okay, this is actually everything that goes in it.
Yes.
Okay, this is bizarre. This is a banana heart. Bananas grow. Okay, the banana tree is not a tree. The world has been lying to you. The banana tree is a flower. It's a really, really big flower. And the banana heart is the flower part. The whole world has been lying to me my whole life. I've never seen these till I got here, and it's actually kind of neat. This is a falafel type-ish. I say falafel because most people in the US know what that is. One ingredient you may not have is magic syrup. Everything in the Philippines has magic syrup. Everything except the mango float we just cooked. There's no garlic. It's a dry powder. They use it in everything. Any type of garlic salt will work. If you don't use garlic or onions, salt and hing together will work. It's not real complicated. But this is something they use in everything. When you do the banana heart, I have no idea. Let's find out.
Need to peel it first because this is the
Really rough outer texture,
Yes.
just peels, okay. In the US, canned banana heart is available many places, and it's just the white inside. I think it's already soft, so it's probably already been prepped and boiled. This has to be chopped and boiled to soften.
cut this first.
The banana heart is used in a lot of Asian recipes, and it's sometimes eaten raw or steamed. In this recipe, we boil it. I don't think it makes much difference one way or the other. So I think on this you could steam it or boil it, but boiling it does remove some of the odd flavors. You'll see the brown water. Now this gets mashed up after it's boiled pretty much.
Yeah.
So the cuts don't really matter exactly. You just want to cut it pretty small.
Yep.
So it can boil fast.
Very thin. Yeah.
Big chunks would be a bad idea.
Yes.
So just cut it in whatever, okay. I know you've made this before, but I don't think I've ever actually seen you cutting it
Yeah.
before. Because I usually sit in front of my fan all day or in front of my air conditioner. It's really hot here. So what is each layer of that? That's some real, see? That's like flour. That's flour
This is
parts.
the flour, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, the banana is a giant flower. Look at a picture of it. You'll see what I mean. It's crazy. Just like an onion. You kind of pre-slice it, so when you cut it, it's there, really small.
Why did you cut my heart?
Cut your heart out.
Oh my goodness.
Be still, my beating heart.
Oh my goodness. Did you hear the bananas crying? Because you got...
Going back to the other recipe, I just snagged some mango. It's good. So is that about the best we got?
Yes.
Is that enough for...
Because the flour, this one, is already...
Starting to flour? Oh my.
No, it's already dark. It's supposed to be white.
Okay, so this one's kind of old.
Yeah, but I'll save this one.
Okay. I was saying it was getting dark. I wasn't sure if that was...
Because maybe they, what you call that, stuck it long.
Well, there's nobody here shopping since there's no tourists. Who knows how long some of that stuff's been there.
Yeah.
Generally, they're not like that when you buy them?
No. Because I don't have like this in the, when it's straight, when we cook it straight from the,
Straight from the tree?
yeah.
Well, we bought them. We don't always pick our own. But they still are straight from the tree.
Yes.
Oh, my eye. Nothing. Just saying.
My hand!
Uh-huh.
My hand, my finger, my nail, my tooth. Give me half of scoop of that, please.
Half a scoop.
Yeah.
And you just work that salt in
Yeah.
and let it draw the moisture out.
Yes.
Probably.
For sure. So that it may cold and you can eat it later.
Okay. So what are we doing here? We've added salt to draw out the moisture. And then you're squeezing out all the extra moisture. And it's really nasty looking, so I guess that's why we're getting rid of it. But after you draw out the moisture, what do? You put it in a pot of what?
Water.
Water. What are you removing right now?
The
Water.
water, no.
I'm giving you a hard time, you know. But that is kind of funky looking water that came out of it.
Yeah, because
We don't
it's
want
just
that.
like that. It's just like that, the color of the
So after you remove the water, you add water.
water.
You see what I'm-
and boil
you
it
see what
for
I'm
5
saying?
minutes.
So it's kind of funky looking at this point. And then you add some water and boil for 5 minutes. Just to kind of soften it up. It just started boiling and it's all breaking apart. She had it in big clumps, but as it starts to boil, it breaks up on its own. And it boils for, would you say, about 5 minutes, thereabouts? There's no timers set and there's no measurements, so we were kind of winging it, but it boils for about 5 minutes. If you have canned banana heart, you open the can. It's much easier than this, but this is part of the fun. So you boil it till it's soft, about 5 minutes. Oh, that works. See, I would have used the large strainer up there and just poured it out, but this works. So you strain it out, then we'll be squishing the water out of it again.
Yes.
We always have our different way of doing things. I would have just used that, but where's the fun in that?
Yes.
It all works the same, it turns out, so it doesn't matter. We just make fun of each other, right? Okay. It's all in fun. Except you know I'm right and you're wrong. There you go.
But I need to pull this.
Oh, you're not going to just grab it out of the boiling water and squeeze water out of it? No.
Or I can put water, clean water.
To cool it down?
Switch again, yeah.
Okay.
Banana heart is like this, color brown.
Now, I've never used canned banana heart. I'd actually never heard of it before, but I know it exists. And I would imagine it's just straight up open the can and dump it out and you're squeeze the liquid out. And okay, it would save time, but this was kind of fun. And for us, this is easier because we can go out to the front yard and pick these or go to the market. Trying to find canned banana heart around here. Good luck. So the banana heart has been boiled. Well, first it was salted and the water squeezed out. Then it was boiled and more water squeezed out, and now it's soft and ready to use. So if you're using an egg replacer, as many Americans do, you would go for about a large egg or 2 medium eggs worth, however much. And it also depends on how much banana heart you get out of each, because every banana heart's a different size. So you can't, it's a lot of wing in it. There's not a lot of recipe in this. There's a lot of just, you know, it'll work. Onions and garlic, or whatever substitute you use for onions and garlic. This is so much, it's almost like an actual ingredient, not a spice. There's quite a lot in there. If you're using just hing, I'm not sure how that's going to work out. So you can experiment and find out. Now for the people that are weird and use measuring cups, about how much flour would you say you're using? Or do you have any idea?
As long as you will get the...
It's all about consistency?
Yeah, consistency.
Yeah. It's probably about 1/3 of a cup of flour so far, as a guess, but it's all it is a guess. You know, when you're doing a recipe, it usually helps to have amounts, but I know on a lot of this, like I said, every banana heart's a different size. So with the different size banana heart, you need different amounts. The recipe is very forgiving. As long as it holds itself together in the pan long enough to fry, it will work. So egg substitute, whatever spices, the amount of flour, it's real flexible. Everybody kind of has their own recipe. So you've added in the banana heart, the flour, the magic syrup, the egg, garlic, onion, and you salted it twice. Work in flour until you get the consistency you want. We'll have to tell you the consistency that we want when we get it, because I am unsure. Needs to be thick enough to form a patty.
Yes.
So if you've ever done like falafel or almost like hamburger, you get it.
Yes. Usually we can make this as a hamburger patty.
Yeah.
It's a vegetable.
Well, we do falafel in the U.S. a lot. It's not an American dish, but we eat it a lot. And it's a... Is it chickpea? I forget what falafels made out of now. I usually buy a box mix and just add water because I'm lazy. But yeah, it's a vegetable patty.
Yeah.
A nice spicy little vegetable patty.
There you go. They can make their own hamburger using vegetable patty.
That's what this works for. There's a lot of things you could use easier than banana heart in the U.S., but that's why this is fun, because this is a little more Filipino.
Yeah.
Personally, I would add more spice to this. Because to me, garlic, onion, and magic syrup is not really spice, but then it would be me making a different dish. I do that a lot. I start with something Filipino, and by the time I'm finished, it's not. So, because I like more spice, I'd end up throwing it, it'd end up being more like Indian spice by the time I'm done with it. And that would be a different recipe. So we're doing this one straight. But as you cook it, feel free to add any flavor you want to it. Put in about a 1/4 inch of your preferred oil. We use canola oil because it's what's available. And she's doing dishes. Clean as you go, right?
Yes.
What is it you say? If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. Oh, I hated when the managers would come out and say that.
Really?
Yeah, the kitchen managers were always saying, if you have time to lean, you have time to clean.
Yeah, that's Filipino too.
Yeah, big? Like
Yeah,
hamburger patty size
do
or
it your...
whatever?
Okay, no. You put it straight.
Oh, and then form it in the pan?
Yes.
Okay, that's too gooey. I thought you could form it. Well, no, I'm used to like, okay, see? The learning experience. So we use about that much
Yes, you use double.
and then form it in the pan.
Yeah, use it. Don't put your hands on the oil.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So the first one's a bit misshapen because I've never done this before.
Shape it in there. Oh, sorry.
How long on each side?
If it turns to golden. Like that.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, because I turned it up already.
Oh, you turned it already?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't turn the patty, I turned the fire up. Because you said it was right and I knew it wasn't, so I turned it up.
Good. I will turn it.
If it's ready. But you can't smell it on the video.
Yeah.
Smells good? Okay.
I like the onions and the garlic.
You don't get them too dark because the banana heart's already cooked when it's boiled. So I would have gone a little darker than that. She says that's done, and I believe her. She says any darker than that, and it'll start tasting burnt. Now she's going to put them in and probably do a much better job of it than me. But I learned, make them a little bit smaller so you can get 4 in there instead of 3, because those are a lot bigger than I meant for them to be. The food, she is ready. Almost forgot the most important thing. If I'm using Filipino food, I need my Filipino hat. But I know better. You don't wear a hat inside. We'll have to show you the mango float later because it's still in the refrigerator and there's no room in the freezer. But the patties turned out really nice. I like ketchup on them. It is definitely optional. You've done good. See what you think. You got to try it too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I like making sandwiches with them, eat them with rice. It's all good. That's, what do you call this? Banana heart patties?
Yeah.
Is there a name?
Like the hard
Okay.
cotton.
That's banana heart patties.
Or puso burger.
Hmm?
Puso burger.
How do you spell puso?
The puso is the heart.
Spell it.
P-U-S-O.
Just P-U-S-O. Puso.
Yeah. It's my
Puso
heart.
patty. Puso burger. It's my heart. My heart. So happy Christmas, everyone, and enjoy your Filipino food.
Merry Christmas!
We'll have to get to the U.S. eventually, once they let travel happen, and I never get her a travel visa, so we'd love to come visit. Bye-bye.
Bye! Merry Christmas!
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to all the family.
Hope you enjoy cooking this along with us. Post a video, because I want to see it.
Drum roll, please.
We'll have to show you the mango flavor.
Mango float.
Okay, I always, I joke, clean as you go, but we just finished 2 preps. The only thing dirty is the pan that we cooked with because the oil is hot and we don't want to dump it out while it's hot. Everything else is cleaned and washed, and we are sitting down to eat. You don't want to get messy while you cook. And let's look at this artwork and the crazy woman who made it. You like your artwork? Okay. That's her. I don't know what that is, but it's our centerpiece for the holidays.
Banana heart.
Okay, not for all the holidays, probably just for the next hour. You gonna cry when you throw that away? Okay. Hey, my food's getting cold, I gotta go. Bye-bye, happy holidays.
Bye-bye.
And fun was had by all.
Enjoy your day in paradise.